In the heart of a dense and unforgiving forest, a powerful buffalo roams freely. Known as a warrior of the wild, he thrives in the raw challenges of nature. One fateful day, he clashes with another dominant male, a brutal fight for territory and pride. In the heated battle, his mighty horn cracks. At first, the wound appears minor, barely visible against his rugged frame. The buffalo, stubborn and resilient, continues to graze, hiding his pain from the jungle. Yet beneath the surface, the injury leaves a hidden opening, an unseen danger slowly brewing. The forest grows quiet, its creatures sensing the struggle of their silent guardian. What seemed like a small wound marks the beginning of a far more terrifying ordeal. The forest air buzzes with a sinister presence. Flies, drawn to the faint scent of blood, circle the buffalo's cracked horn. They settle on the wound, laying tiny eggs in the hidden crevice. Hours pass, and soon, pale worms emerge, wriggling into the broken horn. The mighty buffalo thrashes his head, desperate to shake off the agony, but the invasion does not stop. Each movement only deepens the pain. Unseen by the wandering eyes of the jungle, the infection begins to spread beneath the surface. What was once a proud warrior now trembles in silence, his strength slowly eaten away by creatures too small to fight. The jungle watches, helpless, as the silent invasion claims its ground. Days turn darker for the wounded warrior. The buffalo's once powerful steps now drag across the forest floor. His appetite fades, his body weakens, and his eyes lose their fire. The herd, sensing his decline, slowly distances itself, leaving him behind in the shadows of the jungle. Alone and restless, he swats his tail against the endless swarm of flies, but relief never comes. Then, the sky delivers new torment. Eagles descend, their sharp eyes locked on the rotting wound. They perch upon his head, pecking at the broken horn. Each strike tears deeper into the infected flesh. The buffalo groans in unbearable pain, his cries echoing through the silence. Loneliness and suffering now weigh heavier than his own strength. By the river's edge, where the jungle thins into farmland, a weary farmer halts his work. His eyes catch the buffalo moving strangely, its head dipping low with every painful step. At first, he thinks it is only exhausted, but then horror strikes. Tiny worms are spilling out from the cracked horn. The sight freezes him. No wild animal should suffer this way. With urgency in his heart, the farmer hurries back, reaching for his phone. He dials the wildlife rescue team, his voice trembling as he explains what he has witnessed. This simple call becomes a lifeline, a spark that sets into motion an urgent mission to save the dying warrior of the jungle. The rescue team moves quickly, packing medical kits, ropes, and tranquilizer rifles into their vehicle. Time is slipping away, and the buffalo's life hangs in the balance. Engines roar as they drive deep into the forest, the dense canopy casting shadows over the narrow path. Inside the jeep, silence rules. Only the hum of urgency fills the air. Each rescuer knows the danger. A wounded wild buffalo can be unpredictable. Yet, determination outweighs fear. Eyes scan the jungle endlessly. Every second matters, for somewhere ahead, the suffering warrior waits, hidden among the trees. At the river's edge, the team finally spots the weakened buffalo. Its legs tremble as it struggles to lower its head for a drink, the once mighty warrior now fighting for each breath. From a distance, the rescuers witness the disturbing sight, the cracked horn crawling with worms, infection spreading like fire beneath the surface. The animal shakes its head in pain, driving eagles away but failing to escape the torment. The team exchanges tense glances, whispering quickly. A plan forms. Approach slowly, without startling the buffalo. Every movement must be calculated. Too much noise, and the mission could fail before it begins. The rescuers take position, hearts pounding as the dart gun is raised. With a sharp hiss, the tranquilizer dart pierces the buffalo's thick hide. The giant beast jolts in shock, stomping its hooves and swinging its head wildly. Seconds feel like hours as the drug begins to take effect. The buffalo staggers, its legs trembling under its massive weight, before slowly collapsing onto the damp earth. A cloud of dust rises as its body crashes down. The rescuers hold their breath, rushing in cautiously. Even unconscious, the size and power of the buffalo command respect. They know time is short. The infection must be treated before it spreads beyond saving. With the buffalo sedated, the rescuers gather around its massive head. A gloved hand carefully opens the wounded horn cavity, and the sight is horrifying. White worms writhe inside, feeding on rotten flesh. One by one, the rescuers pull them out with metal forceps, dropping them into a tray. The smell is unbearable, sharp and foul, making even the most experienced team members flinch. Rotten tissue is scraped away, revealing raw flesh beneath. Quickly, antiseptic is poured over the wound, sizzling softly as it disinfects the cavity. A thick bandage is wrapped tightly around the horn to seal it. The team exchanges grim looks. This buffalo has endured unimaginable pain, yet hope is not lost. The weakened buffalo is carefully transported to a secure holding area, where a temporary shelter has been prepared. Rescuers immediately connect 4 fluids to restore its energy and administer strong antibiotics to fight the deadly infection. Around the clock, the team stays close, refusing to leave the animal alone. They check its breathing, change the bandages, and ensure clean water is always nearby. Hours turn into days, and with each sunrise, the buffalo shows signs of strength. Its once dull eyes begin to regain clarity, flickering with life again. The rescue team watches with quiet relief. Their constant care and presence are slowly pulling the buffalo back from the edge of death. Weeks of care and healing finally pay off. The buffalo, once weak and dying, now stands strong. Though its horn bears scars, its spirit is unbroken. The rescuers carefully load it onto a transport vehicle and drive deep into the jungle. After hours of rough trails, they reach a hidden clearing where a herd of wild buffalo grazes peacefully. The gate of the vehicle is opened. For a moment, the rescued buffalo hesitates, sniffing the air, then steps onto the grass. Instantly, other buffalo notice and approach curiously. With a deep breath, the animal joins its kind again. The team watches with teary eyes. They had given back not just life, but freedom and family. This rescue reminds us how powerful compassion can be. A life once on the edge of death is now back in the wild, free, alive, and with its herd again. If stories like this touched your heart, imagine how many more animals are waiting for such a chance. Together, we can spread awareness and inspire kindness for every living being.